What's going on? Jake here with Uncommon EDC. Today we're checking out the Going Gear EDC Club Premium subscription for October 2024. If you notice this video is a little bit late, that's because our box actually arrived a little bit late this month. In fact, we've already creeped into November, so hopefully they can get back on schedule for next month's box. Now, for those that aren't familiar with the Going Gear EDC Club, they do offer two tiers. They have their standard, which is $60 a month plus shipping. That one sends you 2 to 5 EDC items. Or you can opt for the premium, which is $200 a month plus shipping. Sends you everything that comes in the standard box, plus at least one additional what they consider to be premium EDC item. So with that being said, let's get our placeholder box out of the way, dive in to see what they sent over for October, starting with our standard, and then we'll save the premium for last. So up first this month, we have the Going Gear All-Weather Notebook. This is a 4" by 6" Right in the Rain style notebook, so it's not co-branded Right in the Rain, which I think we actually have received in the past, a co-branded Going Gear Right in the Rain. This was several years ago before I had the channel. That one was also a little bit smaller, probably 3" by 5", although I'm not 100% sure. This one though is going to have those same all-weather pages. Perfect to pair with an all-weather pen. You can even write underwater. Water just beads off them in the rain, which is hence Right in the Rain. And so this one has the Going Gear website, a bunch of EDC gear scattered just like we saw in the box, including some actual gears, and then same graphic on the back as well as their contact information, and even a coupon code for 10% off. So if you're making a purchase there, definitely check that out, save 10%. Now on the interior, I'm not going to bother showing the interior cover because they're just blank, but we do get these grid style pages, and really big fan of grid style, so happy to see that. I like grid, I like dot, I like blank pages. The only one I'm not really a huge fan of is lined pages, and I'm not sure exactly why. I think all of the other options just offer a little bit more versatility, so happy to see the grid style pages. Not numbered or anything like that. It doesn't say how many pages in the letter, and I'm not going to count them, but you can see a generous amount of pages in this notebook, top spiral bound, again 4" by 6", and they value this at $4.95. Now Going Gear, the way their letters work, they always put the value that they actually sell the item for on the website. So these are real values that they're actually selling these items for, not inflated random numbers. And so cool item. Up next, we have the Lincoln Tornado Copper Pen by Retro51. Really nice looking pen overall. I like that antique copper finish. Favorite detail on this though is that pocket clip. You can see that gradient from the antique finish all the way down to the blackened copper at the tip of the pocket clip. We also have some really nice machining at the top. This is a twist style pen, so that does offer plenty of grip in that machining, really nicely done as well. And then the insert on here is some sort of rollerball insert. They don't say what in the letter, so I'll have to look that up on the website, but I'm definitely going to look it up because I am a big fan of the insert. It feels similar to some of the other ones out there, but we'll do a quick writing sample. Excuse my penmanship as always, but writes very nicely, super inky and bold like I like, and doesn't seem to skip whatsoever, so just a really clean insert overall. Now this one's valued at $48. We'll read the letter here for a little bit more information. So Lincoln Tornado Rollerball has an antique finish over the copper plated barrel to give the design an antiquated yet sophisticated look. It's like having a lucky penny in your pocket, only it's a pen. Now, it doesn't smell super coppery or like pennies, so it does make me feel like this finish might be sealed in, so may or may not see more patina over the already antiqued finish. I would actually not mind seeing more patina, but that usually does mean that it's going to smell like pennies, which some people aren't a big fan of, and this one really doesn't smell like pennies, so if that's something you're worried about, don't have to worry about here. Valued at $48, and I think just pairs perfectly with that notebook. I love seeing boxes when there's a little bit of cohesion with the box. It just kind of feels like a more overall package, so love seeing that from them. $48 on the pen. I didn't mention in the beginning, but we did get some candy. I already ate the Airheads, still have some Nerds left, but we did get some candy in this month's box, I guess because it is October and Halloween's in October, so got some candy in there as well. That's not any sort of value on the box, of course. So now, I did go a little bit out of order on this letter for a reason. I didn't want to spoil one of the items, so we're going to save that item for last in the standard. We got a lot of standard items, and we still have that premium item left as well, but 2 more standard. So next up is the Knafs Lander 1. Of course, I already have it out of the packaging, so we'll get that out of the way. Now, I actually have a few of this knife already. I got some seconds of it. I have the original, so I'll probably end up selling or trading this one. Now, that's no fault to Going Gear. I didn't get them in the Going Gear boxes, so obviously don't hold that against them. I think this is a great knife to include in the box. Great EDC size, $44.99, so great value as well. D2 on the steel, and this is a great entry-level knife, perfect gift for someone as well. Nice deep carry, reversible pocket clip, liner lock, drop point style blade. And the best thing about this one for beginners especially is the customizable scales. So these have these quick swap scales is what he calls them, and so you can remove the scales without actually disassembling the knife. You don't have to remove the pivot, the liners all stay in place, the lock, the blade all stays in place, and so you don't have to worry about affecting the action of your knife, tuning it back, cleaning it, putting it back together. You can just swap the scales out quickly by removing the pocket clip and body screws, which is a really nice thing. He offers a bunch of different custom scale options. You can even just download the CAD file, 3D print your own. There's companies out there, although I don't know any offhand, that will print your designs onto the scales and ship them to you, so you can put custom designs. If you're giving this as like a graduation gift, for example, you can put congratulations on there if you wanted. So a lot of different options with this one. It's just a cool knife overall, weighs 2.4 ounces and not super expensive, obviously made in China, but I'm a big fan of Knafs, so definitely enjoy seeing this one in there. Now the next item, obviously I wanted to save so we didn't spoil, so is going to pair with the Lander, and that is the Lander scales. So these are scales for the Lander 1 in G10. I got brown, which is a really cool color. Worth noting, the knife itself comes with the blue or a fully blacked out version with black scales and a black blade. So it'll be interesting to see if those are included in the boxes as well. I'll definitely be watching some of the other Going Gear videos when they come out. I think Skibby already got his out. I didn't watch it because I didn't want to spoil it, but I'll probably watch it when I upload this one to see what he got in his. But I got these brown scales. Big fan of the color on them. Think it looks great, and I would imagine there's going to be a bunch of different colors that come in the Going Gear box because these are offered in a bunch of different colors. These are $9.99 value, and so my guess is they'll all be single color scale like this. They have some much more intricate designs that they offer on the Knafs website, maybe on the Going Gear website too, but those ones are usually a little bit pricier, so those ones probably will not be included in the Going Gear box, although I'll probably sell or trade the Lander that I got since it's a duplicate. Definitely gonna hold on to these. I'm a fan of the color. You don't see it all that often on knives, and so definitely happy to see the brown scales there. So that rounds out our standard box. We still have our premium item, which is amazing this month, but the standard box value is $107.93. So over that 150% target value that I like to see, that you really know you got your money's worth, especially if you like all of the items, which this month I'm a huge fan of the standard box. I think really, really solid. One of the better boxes that we've seen in a while from the standard. Now we still have our premium, and the premium is from a company called White River Knife and Tool. We've gotten one of their knives before and I absolutely love it. The ergos on it were incredible. I believe that was the backpacker. And so they come in this wooden cigar style box, made in the USA, you can see. And this is a slide top box. I already moved the knife in there, but didn't want to open it up so you can see that certificate. And we can even pull that out. And it has information for mounting up the sheath. It has all of your dimensions, MagnaCut, micarta, Kydex sheath, and then your sheath information. And these do come, I believe, with a lifetime guarantee. So if you're not 100% satisfied with this knife, send it back for free repair or replacement. Always clean and oil your knife after use. So let's check out the knife. This is a really cool one, and I was hoping to see this. They posted on their Instagram maybe a week before the shipped out. They got these in stock, and this is their Ursus Cub, valued at $185, and this is a Going Gear exclusive variant, and so really nice sheath. The retention on this was ridiculous. This was like stuck in there. The first few times I pulled it out, I was having a hard time. Definitely wore it in a little bit. I loosened these screws up a little bit where the belt attachment is to make it a little bit looser. That was still pretty tight when I first got it, but now you can see really nice, just kind of push it out, really nice retention on it. And so it comes with this Kydex sheath with that belt loop attachment. I'm almost certainly going to remove that. I may put an ulti clip, I may not. I like to just put fixed blades in that mag pocket on the 511 pants, and so I'll probably see if it fits. It looks like it will dimension wise, and if so, just go completely clipless and just kind of push it out of the sheath when I need it. But let's take a look at the knife. Really, really good looking knife. Great drop point style blade. Partial flat grind on there. You can see sharpening tool, the White River USA MagnaCut logo on the blade. Otherwise, super sterile look overall. And the handles have the green micarta, and what I'm guessing is orange G10. I haven't read the letter yet. I did see the first line says it's exclusive, but didn't go into reading what it said about it. Now, one thing I will mention is my micarta came extremely dry, like it was just white all over. And so I rubbed some mineral oil on it. I've done it twice now, and it's looking nearly perfect. perfect. It looks like it could probably use one more layer, still a little bit dry, but looking significantly better. So if you get yours, I use the Boker Chinese mineral oil. The bottle lasts forever. Just kind of wipe it down, let it dry out, do it again until it looks how you want it. It'll darken it up a little bit too. The oils from your fingers will naturally do that over time, but if you want to get rid of that dry look, that definitely helps out. But just a really good looking knife. Good size on it. It's 7.6 inches overall with a 3.5-inch blade. Perfect 4-finger grip for my hand. I wear a size large glove. I will say my pinky is right here at the lanyard hole. So if you're an extra large or even double XL glove, it might be a little bit small of a handle and you may want to consider putting a lanyard on here. It does have a great lanyard attachment point there. And so it may be worth considering, but for me, the ergos on this are excellent. Even better than the backpacker, which I was a huge fan of, because these ones are a lot thicker. You can see it just kind of fits the shape of your hand a little bit more naturally. And it is just a perfect fit for my hand. So really happy with how that one turned out. It's also serialized. I don't know how many there were, but it is a Going Gear exclusive. And you can see 1,063 on this one. So it seems like they made quite a few, if that's unique to this, or it may be that they're just numbering every single Ursus Cub that comes out. I'm not that familiar with White River outside of the backpacker, so that may be that they just number all of them, but really good looking knife. Valued at $185. Going Gear exclusive color, it says OD green micarta with orange liners. The White River Ursus Cub is a perfect balance of size and performance. It's comfortable enough for extended use, but small enough to everyday carry. It has a 3.5-inch MagnaCut blade with HRC 62 to 64 hardness and includes a Kydex sheath. So really, really amazing box from start to finish, standard to premium this month. Value on the premium, including all of their standard items, takes us up to $292.93, so just below that 150% threshold. But I will say I'm very happy with the items this month. I think it's a really, really strong box, and I'm a huge fan. Can't wait to spend more time with this fixed blade. Absolutely love it. So let me know what you think though down in the comments below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, subscribing, joining the channel as a member, or even checking out some of my other videos. All helps the channel out a ton. Do have a dedicated list of the Going Gear going all the way back to the very first premium box that they ever did. So if you want to check out what's coming, some of those, definitely check out that playlist. But thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great one. Take care.